Credit cards. Man, look, trust me, I didn't had my run-in with the credit cards, and I am 100% done with credit cards, bro. I'm here to help you get out of the situation that you in with your credit cards and hopefully not mess up your credit in the process. So without further ado, it's free to like the video. It's free to subscribe. So if you like content like this, please feel free to leave a comment, leave a like. It don't cost you nothing to show love, bro. Check out the other content as well. So yeah, let's hop straight into the content. So first of all, credit cards are for emergency purposes. And I'm pretty sure that's the way most people start out messing up with credit cards. They had something they could not afford that they needed, so they used the credit card, right? But after they ended up using that credit card, they never could get it back to zero because in the background, without you even noticing, by you spending money that you did not have but you needed something, you started to form a habit of using a credit card for money that you don't have. I'm gonna say that again. You started to form a habit of using a credit card for money that you do not currently have. And it might not even be for something you need. I'm telling you because that was me. I started out using a credit card to pay off bills for money that I didn't have at the time. But after so long of using the credit card to pay off the bills, which is a need, right? I need my rent paid. I need my car note paid, right? Those are needs. But without me realizing it, I didn't trick myself into starting to think that I can just use this credit card when I don't have the money, whether it's a need or a want. And that is where I messed up at. I turned my need into my want, and that's not okay. That's how you mess up and always end up owing a credit card company. You don't want to be that man. You don't want to be that guy. Man, I'm tired. I just worked a long shift. Bear with me. But yeah, basically what I'm going to tell you to do, my advice to you, and how I got... Give me a second. Give me a second. Yeah, my baby started crying. I had to go check on her real quick. But yeah, like I was saying, you started to turn a need into a want. Without even noticing, subconsciously, you started to spend money on wants that you don't even have. Like, I'll use myself for an example. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. So what I was doing was I went from using my credit card for rent, car note, stuff like that, needs, right? To, oh, now I got to get my PS5 back because I was on hard times and I had to sell my PS5. Now I want my PS5 back because I know I got this job now. So even though I ain't even got my first check from this job, you know what I'm saying? I got a credit card. So it's like, I know I'm going to get some money. So let me go spend this little credit card money on this PS5, $500 purchase in a day. You know what I'm saying? Because they done gave me a high credit limit. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? My first check, I'll just pay it back. And without you noticing, that type of mindset can become so dangerous, and it can kill your wealth. It can kill your savings because now you spent money before you even got the money. And if you don't know, when you spend money before you actually get the money, you always end up owing somebody. You always end up with a bill. I'm going to say that again. When you spend money before you actually touch the money, before you get the money, you always end up with a bill because you got to pay it back. So if you always have a bill, how can you save money? You can't. So this is what you're going to do. This is how you're going to stop that cycle, right? I just did this and it worked for me, right? I'm talking about $3,500 of credit card debt. No interest on it, but debt that I need to pay off, right? So what you're going to do is take your credit card off of Apple Wallet, take it off, because that just makes it way too easy to spend it. You don't even need your actual card. You just need your phone, and we always have our phones. Take it off of there. Lock your card on the app and take your card out of your wallet. Every time you make a purchase, make it with your debit card, the one that you get direct deposit from your job. That's the card that you spend it on. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a bottle of water, a piece of candy. I don't care if it's a burger. All make a habit of spending your own money, the money that's on your debit card. Spend that so that way your balance on the credit card can't go up. So even if you're irresponsible with money, right? Even if you're terrible with money, your credit card balance can't go up if you don't use it. So whatever money you have left over on your debit, even if you spent a lot of your check, you still only used your debit. So now whatever money you got left after you done spent the money from your debit, pay it off on your credit card. Keep doing that and not using your credit card, and you're going to see that balance drop to zero. Okay? And then after you get it to zero, cancel it if you know that you're irresponsible. Because that might make, that one decision to cancel it or not might make or break your future, right? Like I said, credit cards are for emergency purposes. I'm talking about you lost your job, your transmission went out, your engine went out, and you ain't got no warranty, but you got kids, you got to go to work, you know what I'm saying, or you're gonna get fired. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. If that's the case, that's an emergency, and you don't have the money, you don't got the cash saved up, then by all means, at that point, the only option you have is to use your credit card. But once you get your credit card to zero, because you're going to follow the advice I gave you, once you get it to zero, now you can start to save your money. So once you start saving that money up, you can save an emergency fund. So that way you won't have to touch the credit card when that emergency comes up. Try to save you about $5,000 for emergency. At least $1,000 to $2,000. You know what I'm saying? That way, even if you get an emergency that's more expensive than that, at least you ain't got to use all of your credit card. You know what I'm saying? You can at least cover some of it with your own cash. So that way, oh Lord. That way you don't have to pay as much back. You know what I'm saying? So I hope this video really helps somebody out who's not doing so hot with their finances. I know it's tough out here. Like I said, it's free to subscribe. It's free to like the video. So if you like content like this, feel free to check out the other videos. Because like I said, it's free to show love. So why not? And until next time, I ain't got nothing else. So we gone.